All right, Hotep Aquaba, bless up, greetings. I'm back and still black, and I'd like to welcome you, black, to the Recovery Room of Racism Non-Anonymous with me, Sis Abena, the recovering African who is enslaved in America, and who is a representative from the voices in the margins. I am also true to the cause of African liberation via unification and utilizing the tool of healthy and effective communication. This is a follow-up to today's daily rant in the Recovery Room of Racism Non-Anonymous at blogtalkradio.com. And this is also probably going to switch focus from what I shared today in the Recovery Room. Please feel you are free, of course, to go there, listen, and share via comments right there on that topic. Right now, as I'm going to talk about something else, and that is when I signed in to check email after the broadcast, or rather after the meeting, aka N broadcast, or the broadcasted meeting. That's more appropriate. That's more clear and effective. The broadcast meeting. I had a meeting with myself because not really, because I didn't give a shout out to the folks who listen in the archives and who was listening live. I saw that there was at least one live listener at some point during today's half-hour daily rant. And so shout out and big ups to them. Following the broadcasted meeting, I went to check email and I saw a news report, a news flash, that stated John Edwards has been indicted on, let's get it straight here, felony charges in the cover-up or the use of federal funds and campaign monies to cover up his private affair. And we do recall that John Edwards was involved in a scandal of that nature where he was involved in extramarital affairs, sexual, stuff. And was it John Edwards whose wife just passed away from the cancer and left the 2 children? It was one of those white politicians and their wives passed away. It wasn't him. But he certainly seems to be having a hard time right now. 4 counts of illegal campaign contributions. And again, suggesting conspiracy. 6 counts. And let's go to the full article. Yet, I didn't look at the full article. And what I did see was enough to trigger this sharing. I'm going to go to the full article now, but the first thing that came up for me as I listened to that and read it, it's like, okay, interesting. Anytime, what I've come to know is anytime a white person, and in particular a white male who is already in a position of high authority and has and has wealth, whenever they are punished by the system that was designed for people of African descent, whenever they incur the same punishment and abuses as people of African descent, then it suggests to me that that white person did something that countered that system within that group or subculture. So he did something that the other white people believed to have been counterproductive towards their foundational mission, which is to infest the universe with their evil. And And what is evil? European viral infection. Lies. And it is their intent to, it appears, to spread across the universe their evil. And when another white person does something that counters that mission, i.e., tell the damn truth about something, even you just tell the truth about something, even if some shit happened in their own circles and he spoke the truth to them or to somebody else in an effort to do something, he will be meted the same punishment that has been designed for or certainly used against now those entities, energies, and or beings who are on the planet and universal spirit energy. That shit is designed right and focused on destroying that or it or us. And this is their modus operandi, evil. And the faulty way of thinking and the inconsistency in thought and behavior. The inconsistency, the incongruency in thought and behavior. You say one thing and you do some other shit all the time. And as a result, John Edwards is paying the price for that. It does not, for me, give me a sense that there is any measure of justice in this system. None whatsoever. That message, that news article, that report, that shit is for Europeans, other Europeans, to know what will happen to you if you divert from our evil agenda. And that is why we see, and you'll see and or note, many people of European descent having the same experiences as people of African descent. For example, surviving in poverty, or being punished as political prisoners whenever they speak truth in any kind of way and directed in any which way. And then, of course, it's much more egregious if they speak truth and that truth mirrors the truth that African descendants bring and share. Then they really got to go, they really pay. And so I have no sense that that's just, and I don't give a rat's behind about the fact that he is being punished by them. It's just like interesting, and it's like, and I don't know, why is this news, or what's the news about this? I would wonder how many of us, it's going to be interesting to see the rest of this day, how many of us share this on Facebook and what people think about it and or how they think about it and talk about it. But it certainly, for me, doesn't give me a sense that there is justice, that he got what he deserved. Yes, he was not supposed to be using campaign funds and money to cover up his shit, and he got what I don't, no. That shit is like some, what does that mean for me and our experience? So that is my first follow-up, possibly my last follow-up for today from today's Daily Rant. This is me, Sis Abena, coming to you live and in person from the recovery room. Racism Non-Anonymous. Yes, we're the messages in the music, and we come together to listen and learn to listen to self. Till next time. Bless.